Hi, my name is Brian Goto. I am a TEM major here at ASU, and going to be graduating, I believe, this spring, 2019. So senior here. Just wanted to give you a little bit of background about me as a person. Entered TEM as originally I was going to school to be an electrical engineer, and uh, I had started a company when I was 17 in high school and had been kind of doing the two things side by side, but ultimately I decided that, like engineering is going to consume my entire life. So I didn't want to give up the business opportunity of running my own business, so I opted to take an online course, and ASU offered that flexibility, and I was able to actually find this course in particular, technological entrepreneurship and management, which is pretty much exactly what I do. And a lot of the, as a business owner, as a startup, as an entrepreneur, a lot of the things they teach in this course actually really correlated with what I was doing on the ground on a day-to-day operations or even like future operations projections and things like that. And so picked this degree because of its flexibility, and I was able to like take a lot of things away from this degree. So one of the topics that really kind of came up through TEM was the things like funding, confirming business tactics that I had been practicing, specifically marketing. I have no background in marketing, no like background in business at all. I kind of learned all this stuff trial by fire, and then TEM really taught me like um, the things that an actual business person would say, critically analyze, and like the tools that a real business person would like use, rather than somebody who's just kind of throwing stuff together on the internet. Other things like legal issues, LLCs, sole proprietorships, trademarks, patents, all these other things, and just other rules for innovation, like 10x and just value proposition, red ocean, blue ocean, niche markets, the reef or whatever, and just being able to take all these ideas from TEM and then actually define them was a big takeaway for me. So yeah, and things from TEM, like another thing I could take away would be like the mentorship that we got from a lot of the professors. It seems like the class sizes are pretty small, and the professors are also extremely willing to speak to you on a personal basis regarding it could be stuff outside of class like your business, but it could also be things in class like improving, and everybody there's office hours and there's a lot of availability and there's a lot of support. That's the thing I actually noticed that was like different from a traditional college that I was going to originally, is that it I was almost overwhelmed by the amount of support that ASU throws at its online students. I was really surprised by that, and that's another thing that really kept me going, and like everybody kind of checking in to make sure that you're on track rather than just kind of being like he's gonna do his thing. And another thing I took away from TEM would be like being able to analyze the market better. All these charts that they give you, value proposition, customer profiles, gains, pains, gains, strategy map, business model. These are actually things that I took and I used on my actual business, and they really helped me um, gather my thoughts and make better decisions for the future rather than just kind of going off a whim or just having all these ideas. The biggest thing was having all these ideas in my head, but not really being able to put them to paper or explain them to somebody. You know, defining what I do was a really big sticking point for me. But TM was like help me convey my ideas and the messages that I had to other people. And I think communication is like a really important aspect of business as well. So just as a message to prospective TEM major like candidates or somebody who's thinking about taking TEM major, I think it's really good if you are interested in business but don't know exactly where to start, um, they provide so many different aspects and like a broad. I don't want to see it sound redundant, but like a broad approach to business. So you got your operations, you have the legal things, you have marketing, acquiring funding, like angel investors and things like that, quality control, all these things. You kind of just stick your feet in like all these different pools, and you can really figure out what aspect of business you want, or if you like the whole aspect. I know for me personally, like I'm realizing that I really enjoy like possibly consulting individuals. So I think that's just the biggest takeaways and kind of the way I wanted to find a TEM major, and really enjoyed my time here at ASU, and looking forward to graduating soon. All right, thank you. Bye bye.